What's good, y'all? RA93 back with another art video. So I know I was supposed to go live from my other channel just to time lapse it and bring it into this channel, but unfortunately the YouTube live system has been screwing with me as of lately because it's telling me I have to rotate the other way so that I can go live instead of me doing it in wide range so that everybody can see what I'm drawing. But unfortunately, we're not going to be doing that right now, so we're going to be doing a regular art video. So this time, you already know what this art video is going to be about. Olivia Hart, aka the daughter of Kimberly Hart and Tommy Oliver, from the upcoming MMPR The Return comic series. So we're not going to waste any more time chit-chatting. Let's get to the art video right now.
Line work is definitely one of the most important aspects when it comes to drawing any comic characters. Whether you're drawing Wolverine, Spider-Man, Hulk, Spawn, whatever. Line work is definitely a must, especially if you're drawing some extra details on certain characters. Whether it's a male or a female superhero or villain, it doesn't matter. As long as the line work is definitely important, that's all that matters. Because you see me taking my time with the line work, from thick to thin, thin to thick. I learned this technique from Dr. Rocker. Shout out to him, one of my idols on YouTube. So, like I said, line work is definitely one of the most important aspects of doing a comic story or telling stories when it comes to being a comic artist. It's definitely a must, and I highly recommend y'all to try this out if you are a comic artist. Start off with the line work first before you decide the cross-hatching, the strong blacks, and the anatomy is also a must as well. Let's continue on with the video. So now that the line work is completely done, it's obvious to me that I've took my time with this piece, because I feel like when it comes to line work, it's best for you to start from the bottom, because that way you wouldn't have to start from head to toe, because I like doing it from the bottom, from the top, well, from the bottom to the top, because I feel like it's easier for me to get that out of the way first before I go on to move on with the strong blacks and the anatomy work. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing next after this. But for right now, just sit back and enjoy this line work that I've done, because I've told y'all, like I said in the beginning of the video, line work is definitely one of the most important parts up to any animation or comic. So let's continue on with the strong blacks. Alright, so here we are with the strong blacks, aka the shadowing and the anatomy, because like I said, when it comes to drawing like characters, whether it's the Hulk, Wolverine, or your favorite Power Ranger or Ninja Turtle for that matter, anatomy is definitely another important part of creating a character and bringing it to life. I've learned this years ago on YouTube, but once I started practicing by myself, I began to get better with my craft. I began to get really good at what I do when it comes to the anatomy. So make sure you always practice with your work when it comes to, anatomy and cross-hatching, because strong blacks and shadowings are definitely a mess, because I love doing this. I've learned this technique from ZHC back when he was a comic artist at the time. So that's one of the main reasons why he inspired me to up my game and all of that. Him, David Finch, and Dr. Rocker. So basically, what you're seeing right now is me working the anatomy because the light source is coming from the left side and the shadow stays on the right side. So you're going to see how much it looks completely different with the cross hatching after I'm finished with the strong blacks. So let's continue on. So once again, I am done with the strong blacks. The shadowing is definitely the best part about this art video because I like how this just came out. Because remember, the light source is coming from the left side and the shadows stays on the right side. So the best part about this is the cross hatching. I'm about to snap, y'all. So once again, I am done with the strong blacks. The shadowing is definitely the best part about this art video because I like how this just came out. Because remember, the light source is coming from the left side and the shadows stays on the right side. So the best part about this is the cross hatching. I'm about to snap, y'all. So I gotta say, this one turned out pretty well. I love how everything from beginning to end turned out great. From the line work to anatomy, the shadowing, the cross hatching, the strong blacks. And this one really turned out very, very well. And I thank y'all for watching this video. And I've worked really hard on this, even though this was pretty much like an extra detailed video, a tribute to Dr. Rocker's title. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Olivia Hart's Green Ranger drawing? Do you love it? What do you think could have been better? Please let me know so that I can be better at it next time I do some stuff like this. But in the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy this art reveal. Until then, I'm out of here, y'all.